You don't actually care about working people because you're absolutely hell-bent on this ideological agenda of opening our border. You want to give everybody who's here a path to citizenship. You want blanket amnesty. You talk about mass deportations. That's your word, not Trump's. You want mass amnesty, right? It's right here in your testimony.
We want a path to citizenship for
That's
people
amnesty.
who pass a background check, who pay a fine.
That's amnesty, who you just said there's millions of people, 13 million people. Right, 13 million people you want to dump into the labor force.
They are already
who will drive
in the labor force,
illegally.
Senator.
They're here.
I'm sure you've heard the news. Senator Josh Hawley just laid bare the Democrats' border crisis lies in a fiery congressional debate. Hawley kicked off with a zinger. Why should Americans compete with illegal workers paid below minimum wage? It's a question that hits home. Hardworking Americans deserve fairness. Before we dive deeper, smash that subscribe button for more political bombshells. Now here's where it gets spicy. Hawley exposed the real agenda, a push for mass amnesty disguised as compassion. He called out the witness for prioritizing an open border ideology over American workers. The tension? You could cut it with a knife. Let's talk numbers. We're looking at potentially 13 million people granted amnesty. That's a game changer for our labor market.
Why would you want American citizens and those who are here lawfully to have to compete against illegal immigrants who, by the way, are often paid not minimum wage, who are not given the federally mandated benefits precisely because they're here illegally? Why would you want to drive down the wages of millions of working Americans who can't get those jobs in construction, agriculture, and hospitality because illegal immigrants are getting them, suppressing wages in the meantime? Why would you want to do that?
Well, if you didn't hear from my initial testimony, you know I don't want that.
Oh, listen, I read your testimony word for word, and I've been watching it, and I know what the answer is. You don't actually care about working people because you're absolutely hell-bent on this ideological agenda of opening our border. You want to give everybody who's here a path to citizenship. You want blanket amnesty. You talk about mass deportations. That's your word, not Trump's. You want mass amnesty, right? It's right here in your testimony.
We want a path to citizenship for people who pass a background check, who pay a fine.
That's amnesty, who you just said there's millions of people, 13 million people. Right, 13 million people you want to dump into the labor force.
They are already
who will drive
in the labor force,
illegally.
Senator.
They're here,
yes.
taking jobs from American citizens and selling. Oh, perfect. So here's your plan. So just if you're wondering, America, here's the Democrats' plan. Take the 13 million plus illegals who are here, taking jobs from Americans, taking wages down, taking health care benefits, and bring them here legally so that they can continue to drive down wages, flood the labor force, and suppress
Senator
all of
Hawley,
the above.
they can't flood the labor force if they're already part of the labor force, which is
they
the
are
economic
flooding the
issue
labor
today.
force now. That's what's happening now. Why do
the
you think
majority
wages
have been here for over 15 years. Many millions have been
and
here
what
since
has happened
the
to
Reagan
working class
administration.
wages in that time, Mr. Reifman-Melnick?
Working class wages are currently going up. Yes.
Oh, really? They've gone up over the last
year.
15 years?
Over the
They're
last
up?
15 years, I will have to consult the economists on that matter.
Yeah, they're down, way down. What world do you live in?
The witness claimed wages were rising but had no data to back it up. Hawley's response, what world do you live in, savage? This isn't just politics. It's about real American families making ends meet. Immigration policy affects paychecks, job opportunities, and our economic future. This debate shows why these issues matter. It's about American workers, wages, and our economic future. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think illegal immigration affects wages? Share your experiences. And remember to hit subscribe for more hard-hitting political analysis. Until next time, stay informed and stay engaged.